Hi, I'm Sharon, and thanks for watching this video. I've noticed that I have had a tendency to be a control freak, and if you are a parent of a special needs, you find that you are even more of a control freak in certain areas. And the trust that comes about allowing them to move forward in life can be pretty tricky. And then also when they're ready to move forward, to get out of the way and not control everything. Well, I wanted to give you an idea of how to notice in your daily life when you have things that you want to flow about. Do you allow it to flow, or do you try to control it? Do you have things where, like for me, if I'm riding my bike, I'm not very graceful when I ride my bike because I've been trying to control it. The more I let go and I move into the turns and I flow around the corners and I let go and let the bike do what it's supposed to do, is I let go and trust in the turn and to lean into the turn. Guess what? Then I can flow. Well, maybe you could just flow a little bit more and lean into those turns, or stepping out of those turns when your children or circumstances are out of your control. And a lot of times for me, when I feel out of control, I have to have something to grasp for around because my mind wants to hold on to something. It needs something. So a lot of times what I will do is I will come back and I will send a love bomb to things. A love bomb is just sending lots of love and dropping it, like exploding it above someone's head, and then just dropping it over their heads so that if they choose, because we can't control, we are on a planet of free choice, then they can choose to see something different. And I never put it with agendas and expectations. Like if it were to one of my children, I wouldn't say, well, it needs to be this way. I send neutral light so that they can choose the highest and best possibility for them with ease. It's kind of like just putting that little note. Oh, I want that idea, and they can't think of the idea because they're trying to figure out the question. You're just putting that little help in front of their space so that they might have the chance to choose the thought that pops into their head. Anyway, I put divine light, white light in that bubble and exploded over their space, because then, we don't know what's best for somebody else, but we need to get out of the way. And so if you can put that bubble of light right over their head, implode it over their head, and let them and see them choosing in your mind, so that your body lets go in your mind what is their highest and best good. Because sometimes they just might need to go down this road for a minute so that they can discover who they are. And sometimes our roads are kind of painful, not fun, but you are there to support, you are there to love, you are there to be that cheerleader when they need it, and they'll come back and ask you for that when they do need it, especially if you have worked hard to build relationships that allow them to feel safe to come back to ask you those questions. So I invite you to just send neutral light to people when you're trying to control the situation, so that you feel like you're feeling like things can be taken care of and your energy can come back to you. And then you just focus on you and breathe on you and focus on having a good day. Much easier said than done. Sometimes I have to create a mantra that allows me to think of things that work. Like sometimes I'll say, I see your magnificence, I see the love that you are. And so when I do that, I'm looking at myself and the other person that I'm letting go of. And that's not always easy, but that's what I do. Anyway, I thought that might help. If you are looking to let go of your controls and you would like to have help in an energy session, go ahead and go to my website at sharonhall.org, and you can buy one today. Anyway, I wish you a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Bye.